Hey y'all, this is Dina. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so yesterday I made some sweet little picture folios, and today I decided to use the same technique but make cards out of them. So I'm making these like card folios. I guess you can call them that, or they could almost be like the gatefold in a way. Yeah, just call them what you want, but I'm calling my fun cards. So anyway, these are the ones that I created. Once I created this first one, I was hooked, y'all. I just started making, and here's what they look like. I put on this one, this cut apart, Believe in the Magic of Your Dreams. And these girls came out of the paper collection I got from Hobby Lobby. And this little balloon came with that paper collection as well. And this is what it looks like inside. So you write your greeting here in the center. I had so much fun making these. I just started making, and I want to send out some happy mail, and so yeah, I'm making these for some happy mail. So hopefully whoever I send it to will enjoy it. And yeah. Okay, so these are the three that I made. They're all similar inside, just different greetings or whatever. I really do love this paper right here. It just turned out so beautiful. So beautiful. So anyway, let me just show you quickly how I made this. Now this is really similar to the folio I made yesterday. So you're going to have you're going to take a piece of black paper or whatever color you want. I'm using 110 cardstock, and I cut this at 7 by 6. I scored at 1/2 inch on each end. I am adding some score tape on each one of the sides that are on the little 1/2 inch sides that are scored. I'm going to go ahead and I like to just kind of miter the corners over here. Okay, so now that you got that, you're going to have these folded. Now you're going to take another piece, and this one measures 6 by 6, and you're just going to peel up a little bit of your tape, and you're going to line these up. Just like this. And I'm going to kind of hold it down and peel it off. So there you go. That way, that one looks real good. So I'm going to do the same thing to this other side. Peel it up. I have fought many times trying to make sure I get my corners good, and I have found this is the easiest way to do this. And there we go. So now I have got a very sturdy piece right here. Here you got the center right here. So now I've already cut to 2 more pieces, and I've already scored these. And this one is 6 by 5, and this other one is 4 by 6. So you're gonna put double-sided tape on each side, and I've already scored at 1/2 inch. So you want to put your tape on each side. And I'm going to do the same, and I made a mistake by scoring at 1/4 inch. It should be 1/2, but I wasn't going to waste my paper, and it's tucked up inside anyway. So, but yeah, you want to make sure you're scoring at 1/2 inch on one side of these. Oh my goodness, these little cards are so much fun. Okay, and I don't want to forget to miter my corners. Makes it fit up into the edge a little easier. Okay, and then you're going to fold on the score line. Use your bone folder so you get a nice good crease. Okay, so now that I've got my crease, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to peel off the tape on both sides. Okay, and then you're going to take it and you're going to open it up. And I'm going to have to bring this over a little bit closer to myself here. I want to make sure that I'm not letting the other side touch. I just want to get it all lined up. Okay, I know I'm off camera here, but I just want to make sure I get this right up in here just really good. Okay, so I've got it right up in there. Did you see that went right up in there? Press it down really well, made one flap. I'm going to do the other side. It's the hardest part of this whole thing, y'all. No, actually the hardest part is just figuring out how you want to decorate it. It was just so much fun. You know, I'm a cut apart card girl, and I take lots of cut aparts and stuff. I have no shame in that. Yeah, but these made it a little fun. So I'm opening up the edge, sticking this down in there. By mitering those corners, it helps it to slide right down in there really well. Line it up on the score line, and there you go. Okay. I'm going to get this folded over. And I want to do a little shout out tonight. I watched Real Life, Real Wife, her video, but Let's Get Real. And she really, you know, she is struggling like so many people here on this earth right now, on the earth. And I just wanted to tell you that you are loved and that God is in control of everything right now. So don't lose your faith, and it's going to be just fine. Okay, this is what a card looks like. Miss Carmen, that was for you. Okay, so this is what our card looks like. Now you're going to take some designer series paper and you're going to decorate your flaps. Okay, these pieces of paper, they measure 5 3/4 by 3 3/8. That's for this one. And this one's 5 3/4 by 4 1/4. So then you're just going to take your tape gun. Got loaded up today. My husband and I were off today. We had doctor's appointments. I had an 8 o'clock appointment. Have you ever went to the doctor where you were the only patient in there? They had an 8 o'clock appointment. I was the first one in and out of there in less than 30 minutes. It was fabulous. Okay. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to line this up. You want to kind of center it. And just like that. And it's pretty layered up. Then I'm also going to add one over here. And I want to, if you're using the same kind of paper, just make sure you're kind of using it the same direction. Like this one, I wouldn't want to put it upside down. So I'm going to add some tape to this one. But we went to the doctor. My husband was off today too. And I went to the doctor. I told my husband, you know, your doctor's is right across the street, and he needed to get some of his medication refills. And I said, why don't you see if they have an appointment? And so after we left my appointment, we drove across the street to his appointment. And I told him, I said, it was great. I've never been the only patient in there. They said they're trying to do patients with medicine refills in the morning and do the people that are sick in the afternoon. I'm trying to make sure I get this good and lined up here. Okay, so this is what it looks like, just like this. And then I have already pre-cut the same size of papers for the inside. And I did this in yellow. So after we were done, we drove down, and my husband had to stop and get gas. And I don't know if y'all have Costco, but gas was $1.59 for us today. I told my husband, oh my goodness, Costco's $1.59. So he had a half a tank, but he said with that price, he went and topped his gas back off because he has a truck. Okay, so these measure the same, 5 3/4 by 3 3/8, and then 5 3/4 by 4 1/4. So after we were done there, I told him, I said, Hobby Lobby's across the street. Can we stop? I need to go in and get some tape for my tape gun because I felt lost without it. So we went over, and I was good. I got my tape and left. I didn't even look at anything else. It was great. Okay, So there we go. Got that side right there. Now I'm going to need a piece of white paper for the center. So I'm going to grab that. Because that's one thing I did not cut. So let me grab a piece of white. And the white paper is going to measure, oops, sorry about that, y'all. I'm trying to get in here. 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 because it's a 6-inch square. So I'm using the heavy duty stuff. I think I'm only going to buy heavy duty. I don't really like that other stuff. What are y'all's opinions on it? Tell me. I'd like to know. So 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. We had some good rain. My husband's like, I'm so sick of the rain. I'm like, you know what? I'm thankful for the rain. Okay, so I'm going to put white here in the center, and this is for our greeting. So I've got locked and loaded on my tape. I was pretty excited. And it was good. Okay, so line this up so it's centered the best you can. Okay, now I've got this like this, and it feels so nice and heavy already. Okay, so now what you need to do is, I've already cut a piece. I've cut this piece, and this will go in the back. It's 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. And I have this scrap, and I went ahead and cut, and it actually matches the yellow that's inside. So before you go and put that on, you need to take, and let me grab my big tape. I've got this 1/2 inch double-sided tape, and I'm going to put a strip of this like right down the center of my paper there. Okay, that way then you can put your ribbon underneath your designer series paper and your ribbon won't move. So I'm just going to pull off my ribbon. I'm just using this sheer ribbon. And I'm just going to line it up. Make sure I got it semi-straight. Okay. And then you're going to take your designer series paper and you're going to put it over it. Now I used some good tape. I didn't just use like my tape gun tape. I use this because I want to make sure that ribbon is not going to come out. So I use this. You can use what you prefer. This is just what I prefer to do. Okay, having a little issue with my tape up here. I've got a little twisted. Let me take some off here. Okay. Okay. Gonna put some on all 4 sides. Use glue if you want. Use what you're comfortable. But I want to make sure my ribbon's not coming out. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to go ahead and get this peeled off. I told my granddaughter when I was talking to her on the phone, I said, man, my trash is overflowing. She goes, I need to empty mine too. And I said, oh my goodness, not like mine. And literally it's overflowing with all these little paper curly cues off the tape, you know. It's so full of that. I've used so much. Okay, so I also have added a little bit of regular tape in the center here, just because I want to make sure that that ribbon is nicely adhered in there. I don't want it to come out. So make sure if you're using a directional paper, you watch which direction you're doing. But this one I think can go either way. Okay, get on there the best you can. Nothing's perfect. Okay, so now this will end up going like this. And you'll just tie a bow. I like to tie a bow over here where the flap is. Okay, so I'm going to leave that. And now we're going to do a little bit of decorations on it. And I really am loving these girls. And these are the ones I have left. So I'm going to decide which one I want to use. I really like her. I like her too. Let's see. I really do. And these are cute too, but I kind of like either one of those. And you know, I've been eyeballing this girl right here, so I think I'll use this blue-haired girl. She's awfully cute, isn't she? Look at her. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to glue her down. My granddaughter, when she was FaceTiming me earlier, I was telling her how I was making cards. And she was telling me what she was doing. And she laughed at me because I was calling these girls the girls. And I said, yeah, I'm putting the girls on here. So it's pretty funny. So I kind of like to put it kind of like where it's at the edge of the flap. Just like that. And then I like to put a little encouragement next to it. Okay, so I pulled out a few of these. Some of them are like, oh, I really like this one, but that one doesn't really match. Life is full of great and grand adventures. I love that. I really think this one is sweet too. I kind of like that one. So I think I'll try that. And I'm going to put that one down here. And I'm going to layer it up on some black paper just because I think it looks good that way. My opinion. And this was just one of the cut aparts in a collection I have. So get my tape over here. Okay, get this over here. Layer them up. You can tell I've been gluing and papering. The day went so fast, y'all. Oh my goodness, so fast. It's really nice to get in here and do a little crafting and not think about, you know, what's going on in the world right now. So it was nice. And my granddaughter's like, Mommy, it's horrible. We have to stay inside. So they're going to get cabin fever soon. Okay, so I layered that up on some black. Do whatever kind you want. And let's see here. I had, let me see if I can find my other tape. Oh, here's some foam tape. Okay, so I like to put my greeting on the foam tape. It's time to get a scrub brush to my mat already. It's got glue stains and yeah. And you might say, why did you make your fold of your cards like that? Why didn't you just score it and fold it? Well, I liked the idea of a thick card. That's what I liked. So that's why I did that. It's up to you what you want to do, but I enjoyed having it like that. It's a nice sturdy card and something that wherever I send these to will be able to keep. And so yep. Okay, and I found myself putting the greeting on the bottom. I kind of liked it that way. And it's just so cute. So I'm just going to add that. And then I want to find a little something to put up here. Oh, look here. This is really pretty. I like that. Let me see here. I like that because it matches the girl. But it doesn't really match this. I don't really care about that. And I do like this. This could go over here. It could be, because I want these to be encouragement. That's what they are. They're encouragements, let you know that you are special. And that's what I'm going to do. So let me see here. I have these little flowers that were gifted to me by a subscriber. I really do like it. I think I'll use one of these flowers. I'm gonna get this glued on. This one's kind of curly, so I gotta get plenty of glue. So I'm just gonna add the flower, and that's kind of what I did on the others. Just added a girl, a flower, or something like that, and then a little greeting. And so now for the inside, I just want to put some greeting inside. And so I already have this hello right up here. So I'm going to go ahead and layer that up, and I'm going to get that on. If you don't want to layer it up, you probably don't have to, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. If you want to stamp this, whatever, it's up to you. I'm just gonna trim the edge, and I'm gonna put this up at the top over here. You could put this over here. Let me see, I'm gonna hang out a sec because I want to see if this other one, I have this one too. I think I'll stick with this one. Go ahead and get this one adhered down. And then I am going to put, I loved this one, and since it's yellow, I think it will match okay. I like that. I have this one as well. This one could go over here. Let me see about this. And these Project Life cards are great for this. Okay, I think that I really do like, I think I'm going to cut this one down a little bit, and I'm going to put this one over here. Okay, I didn't cut the rays evenly, so let me trim this a little bit more. So yeah, that's cute, but I think I'm going to do the side rays just to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, I think the top's a little off. Sometimes you just got to trim until you get it the way you want it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this one's going to go here, because I think that that's a true greeting. This one I'm going to put over here. Life is a series of little miracles. I really did like that one. And this one is also great too. I really thought about doing this. Life is full of great and grand adventures. I like this one too, but this one kind of fits better over here. So I'm going to grab some more cardstock, and I'm going to layer it up. I've really been stuck on putting black because it just kind of matches everything. Fast and easy, right, y'all? I'm only on 23 minutes and we're almost done. I'm gonna get this trimmed. I know you can't see over here very well. I guess you can. What I'm doing. So this one's going to go over here, and then I'm going to do one on the other side. This life is a series of little miracles. I like that. Let's trim this one. Okay, this one's going to go over here. And then when I'm ready to send this, I'll put a note here. Or if you want to add a photo or something, you're sending this to a family member, you could add photos over here. But I'm going to send these out. So it's going to be greetings. And this one's going to go right over here. And there we go, my friends. Look how sweet this is. Oh, it's like so bright and cheery when you open it up. There's the back. You're going to close it up with this nice ribbon. And this is just like some little shiny ribbon. That way it's got a closure. If I do any more of the folios, I will do my folios with the ribbon like this so they have a good closure. And that, my friends, is how you do it. And 26 minutes, not too bad to make a really sweet card. So let me grab in. This is all the ones I've done. I love them. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to get ready to send these out in some happy mail really soon. I just want to send a little bit of encouragement to a few people. And yeah, these are going to go out in the mail. I'm excited. I hope who I send them to will enjoy it. Anyway, I hope you guys like this and hope you'll give this a try. Just remember, you know, God's in control of everything that's going on right now. Just keep your faith and just remember to say your prayers, and God's got this. We don't need to worry. God's got this. He's going to take care of us all. So anyway, thanks so much, everyone, for watching, and thanks for your sweet, kind comments. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.